If it's a clause, it has a subject and a verb. If it's a noun, it can function the same way nouns function in sentences. Remember what nouns can do? They can be subjects, direct objects, indirect objects, objects of prepositions, object complements, predicate nouns, and appositives. Noun clauses can do all the things an ordinary noun can do. They are just a bit longer. Here's some more good news. Noun clauses usually begin with one of the following subordinating conjunctions: how, that, what, whatever, when, where, which, whichever, who, whom, whoever, whose, or why. You might notice that some of those words are triggers for adjective and adverb clauses as well. How are we supposed to tell the difference? Simply look at how the clause functions in the sentence. You're going to find these ones easily. Let's look at some examples. Whatever looked good at the market became Bruno's dinner. The trigger word here is whatever. Now use your ears and your common sense to find the whole clauses. In noun clauses, the trigger word will often stand in for the subject. So here we have as our subject whatever, and our verb looked. Our whole clause is whatever looked good at the market. This clause is at the beginning of the sentence, so there's a strong chance it's functioning as the subject of the sentence. Here's a nifty tip. The substitution principle works on noun clauses. Simply substitute an ordinary single-word noun for the clause to test whether you found the whole clause. I'll substitute chicken here. Chicken became Bruno's dinner. That works, so I must have found the whole clause. The substitute word also helps to reveal how the noun clause is functioning in the sentence. Here it's clearly the subject. Chicken became Bruno's dinner. Let's look at another. Many fans believed that the Packers would be in the Super Bowl. First, find the trigger word, that. What is the rest of the clause? Probably everything that follows, but let's look for a subject and a verb. Subject, Packers, verb, would be, and then we'll include the prepositional phrase in the Super Bowl. So our noun clause is that the Packers would be in the Super Bowl. How is it functioning in the sentence? Let's see. The subject of the overall sentence is fans, and the verb is believed. Believed is a transitive action verb, which means I need a direct object. And I have one. Fans believed what? That the Packers would be in the Super Bowl. Let's substitute the proper noun Nancy. Many fans believed Nancy. Since Nancy is clearly the direct object, so too is our noun clause. Here's another. The DJ gave the tickets to whomever showed up first. The subordinating conjunction, the trigger word, is whomever. The clause is whomever showed up first. How is it functioning in the sentence? This one's easy because of the preposition hanging out right here. We know prepositions can't exist by themselves. They need objects. Our noun clause is functioning as the object of the preposition to. To whomever showed up first. Let's do one more. What the people didn't know was that the dictator was arresting his opponents. Nice, happy sentence. If you read carefully, you can see that there are two trigger words, what and that. But do they both introduce noun clauses? Let's figure out how they are functioning in the sentence. First, let's find the whole clauses. What the people didn't know is our first clause. And then that the dictator was arresting his opponents is our second clause. They are separated by the linking verb was, which tells me that one clause is the subject of the sentence and the other one is a predicate nominative. Let's substitute two different words to test our theory. Nancy was a dictator. Still have a linking verb. This is my subject, and this is my predicate adjective. That works. Noun clauses can be quite long, but you should have no trouble finding them if you know how nouns function in a sentence.